Welcome to my presentation, and today I'm going to be talking about the 6th and 7th thresholds, which are collective learning and agriculture. So basically, I'll be talking about the story and significance behind these two thresholds. So first, our precise and versatile symbolic language is what sets us apart from other species. So basically, collective learning is helping to set us apart. Also, information helps people to go beyond the necessities of survival. It lets us become more advanced in all areas. And language, and especially like collective learning, helps us to build on the shoulders of giants. So when we read what people wrote, then we can build on that instead of having to start from scratch. So we can learn about inventions and new ideas instead of having to invent those things and create those new ideas ourselves. Also, all of this started about 50,000 years ago as humans began to develop speech. And collective learning networks is also really important to understand because the networks are connections between different groups of people. And the more networks you have, the more information can be shared, and the more advanced the society can become. So as our nomadic ancestors began to populate the land, bringing societies closer to each other, more networks were created, and knowledge began to be shared more rapidly. And the speed and range increased even more when writing was invented. And the next threshold is agriculture. And since there were too many people to support via foraging, and there's just no way to spread out because the land was pretty much maxed on how many people it could support via foraging, people had to adapt and to start farming to survive. They had to learn how to get more out of the land in a smaller area. They had to learn how to get more out of that land. So that's what they ended up doing. And within 5,000 years, the population grew tenfold. And this is because it's really hard to have a large community when foraging, just because the land won't support a lot of people. But you can have large families, large societies when you're farming. So that's why the population grew tenfold in just 5,000 years. Also, agriculture allowed for downtime to create new inventions and to have new ideas. And the ideas were able to spread rapidly and spread to a wider range because of people, because the communities were closer together, because there was more people. And so this was really important because collective learning and agriculture go together really well, because with the agriculture came more collective learning. And so to conclude, it is important to know about these two thresholds because without collective learning, agriculture would never have been able to flourish. And without agriculture, we wouldn't be living in such an advanced society. So here are my sources, and thank you for watching.